I hope not, because I don't know that I really want to be playing ultra-fast decks ever. But we could also just tech our deck to do a little bit better here in this mirror matchup. Our opponent gets the cycle while we don't. Ooh, okay. Now all of a sudden we're less concerned with cycling because we already have our Rin, which is excellent. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we could go Secret Mage in order to counter these. We can just end turn here. Hey, look at what everyone's doing now. Look how fun that is. Oh, wow. Is our opponent actually going to be... Oh, you've seen Azari get pulled? Yeah, having Azari get pulled would be super sad. This is like a board clear, right? If we need it to be. The question is, do we want it to be? And I would vote no. The scary thing is leaving that up, obviously, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then we're left with nothing, though. Although if our opponent's really aggro-y, what do we need? That's pretty good. Ooh, so is that if we're going up against aggro. We can do... We want this one to take less damage. So we'll do that. And we'll get rid of... Get rid of the 2. And we'll see how this goes. Have I tried no minion hunter war element? Yes, actually I have. And I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really cool deck. Thought it was a fun deck. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's, I didn't have quite the success that some people did. But I definitely still had quite a bit of success with it. And it's, yeah, I think it's pretty strong. I enjoyed it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so good. Or just 1, 2, 3. I don't know math. That's fine. And now we get to play our Rin right away. So if our opponent is some... I don't know. Maybe our opponent is just teching in other cards to be more anti-aggro like we are. Yeah. Yep. And there is a chance that we just lose horribly now. Deal 5? Oh, how do we do this? How do we do this? This is something right now. Obviously not the best. Our opponent has way better position than we do right now. Can't wait to see Big Spell Mage. I'll get it ready. I hope I can stream tomorrow. Fingers crossed I can. I really am not sure what my schedule is going to be like. I never really am, unfortunately. Hooked Reaver's fine. I'll just take the Rin. Will I take that? I mean, we have to take that trade. And we'll play the Voidwalker. Even though our opponent gets the trade and then heal and stuff, I still think this is reasonable. Or trade and AoE. It's funny, actually, that I was able to pull that pack. Because I was thinking, you know, that's the one deck that I could probably... Oh. We need help with AoE, friends. What can we top deck? Ooh, Defile. 2, 4, 5. Pretty good.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Only a fool. Our opponent could still be doing Rin the Disciple things. Alright, there we go. Slow turn, slow turn. Uh-oh, patches. Patches is not slow enough. Yeah, our opponent's playing an interesting mid-rangey Zoo style deck. They could honestly still have Rin, to be honest. I feel like this Void Lord's going to be really nice at slowing down all this aggression. Obviously, this can get hard removed, but then there's still a bunch of 1/3s, which I think Despicable Dreadlord can clean up relatively nicely. That's a scary one. No spells left in our opponent's deck. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's super cool. Oh, that was a misplay. Our opponent missed 1 damage there on us. Because they attacked the Sea Captain before the patches. Thumbs up for us. I would love to get this ramping, but I think this is going to be more important, removing that minion. Which means, if our opponent is playing some sort of heavy spell only deck, they probably have their Twisting Nether in their hand. Which to me is okay, because they're going to wipe the board and then we just refill it with seals. Or even Blood Reaver Gul'dan in double spells next turn. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Siphon Soul. Yeah, I mean, we might as well here. And since we can't get through cleanly, I'll just let the AoE deal with it. And sure, our opponent's going to be healing, but their board is going to be gone in 2 turns. Or I mean, their deck is going to be gone. So they are going to have to hope that they have really, really good cards. That's very good. There's no denying that. Flame Elemental's scary, but we get to clear this off. Oh boy. Void Lord is great. But I think these are just really, really good options for us right now. In that we're still at 25 health. And our opponent is obviously, you know, we're both running out of cards. But then putting our opponent at 0 cards is going to be really, really good. Draw all the cards. Wow. Well played. Doom is a really good option, isn't it? Well, they still have a few cards in there. We'll just destroy the rest for them. They wanted to draw all of their cards. They have a whole bunch. And, you know, now they're down to 0, so that's good. And we'll be able to start stabilizing ourselves. We're 8 cards ahead on fatigue. We will definitely get, I think, Void Lord out this coming turn, unless something crazy happens here. Yeah, this is very reasonable now. I mean, we could even Siphon Soul. What's the best play? Tap? We can't Siphon Soul and do the Hooked Reaver. I think this is good enough. That was pretty hard removal there. And we still have this. Obviously, it just eats a hero power, but that's fine. Despicable Dreadlord is good. Tainted Zealot. I think it's basically time that we can do this ourselves. We have so many taunts. The issue is our Despicable our Rin actually makes the battle cry here so much worse. Because there's so many potentially bad minions. Like the weak demons. Like we got pretty lucky with a lot of taunts. So we're happy about that. But I don't know what else could be in our opponent's... I don't know what else could be in our opponent's hand right now for them to really be worrying too much about winning this game anymore, but yeah. And at this point, we had full control of that game. There was nothing our opponent could have done. That was kind of a mid-rangey Zoo deck. They had the Spiteful Summoner because they only had really heavy spells. They had the Corridor Creeper, which I think is becoming more and more staple in almost every competitive deck. And then the Blood Reaver Gul'dan with the Bone Mares just tops out the curve of what was trying to be an aggressive deck with the South Sea and the patches and the veteran, all that sort of fun stuff. Fun game though. We got to destroy our opponent's deck and then play again, which is, you know, which is very important when you're trying to ladder efficiently. But a lot of the times, you know, I'm just trying to have Rin the Disciple go off, which maybe not the most efficient way to play on the ladder in Hearthstone, but I feel like if I get to rank 10, I can goof around. If I make it to rank 5, great. And until I have a month where I know I'll have enough time and obviously a little more skill, I'm not going to worry about legend pushing. Do we make this attack? I think we do. Oh, that's busted. Oh no, never mind. We're fine. Never mind. I was about to get all worried. But then I was like, wait, there are no minions in our opponent's hand. Most likely. Most likely we're playing... Patches made the meta a snowball game. Yeah, Patches has definitely... Ooh, that's the best one for us. That's the best one. Do we want to do these things? Do we want to do these things? Do we want to do anything? I think we're going to go this way. So that on turn 4 we can coin out our Despicable Dreadlord. And we'll tap once. Because why not? Yeah, Patches made it a snowball game. Whoever can keep up the aggression better wins. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah. But, I mean, at the same time, I still prefer these control-style decks. Which I know, like I already said, you know, not always the most efficient, but... Oh, well. And the great thing here is that Snipe doesn't even finish us off. So that's cool. Although I was gonna say, if it is Cat Trick, I'm very tempted to Hellfire. Actually, no, I take that back. We can't afford to do that. And the reason being is our opponent's gonna flood the board in a turn or two, or right now, and we need to have our Hellfire ready to clear out our opponent's 3/3s. And then in a couple more turns, we will have Abyssal Enforcer to clear out our opponent's next board flood. At which point we will then be able to Void Lord or start healing or have top decked many, many things. This is fine. You have to attack with this. Okay, that's fair as well. Yeah. No, I definitely see the fact that... Siphon Soul, kind of strong. We'll wait. I should have developed... I don't know why I didn't play the Kobold Librarian. That was silly. Yeah, you know what? Raza Priest is probably strong, and that was one of the other decks that I did have loaded up ready to go today. But I think we were... I was just having fun. I don't know if... I can't just say we. But you know, I was having fun doing a lot of that. Playing a lot of the Dragon Priest control deck. And I just felt like, yeah, I wanted to keep that going. And then we did Dungeon Run, and yeah, we will do Big Spell Mage. And then, yeah, I did have a Dragon Raza Priest ready to go. Should we test for Cat Trick now? Why not? The only issue with playing the game like this is the fact that our opponent will eventually be able to get out Rexar. And if we're not doing anything to deny their card resources, I think we are going to be in trouble. That being said, now we can board clear again with Abyssal, which is nice. And this is exactly what I was talking about, right? Like, they're going to flood the board, and now we're in great shape. We Abyssal, and we say go. And obviously, if this is freezing, we're actually very happy that we can kind of get our AoE back. And then if and when big things do come out, we can kind of mix in our Greater Amethyst Spellstone, because right now that's healing 7, which is excellent. And if our opponent finds their Rexar now, we're not thrilled about that, but I think we can kind of handle it. Hey, kill command for 3. That's fine. Not bothered by that. Tap it up. And heal it up. There we go. We're good. Kill command. 1 kill command out of the way. And 1 flanking strike out of the way. Hey, Vito, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Hunter's Mark hurts, but at least we remove our opponent's minion here, so that's nice. We'll take that damage. I don't mind it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not what we want to see. Let's hope that it's explosive. Never mind. And I'm saying I hope it's explosive because we take the 2, then we heal up 4. So overall, net gain. And then we do need to develop some of our taunters here so that our Blood Reaver Gul'dan will be nice and juicy. And at the same time, oh boy. That's a little scary. Let's heal. So this is what we're going to do. Hoping this is Cat Trick. And then we'll do this. And then we will develop Tainted Zealot.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
So yeah, this is what I'm saying, how like us matching up against this sort of tempo deck, mid-range, however you want to classify it, I feel like we really have a good handle of the matchup for the most part. Do I have a horse? No, Vito, that's a saying.